Breaking news in Kigali: the mystery over imprisonment of woman who claims privilege her own land by someone who is accusing her to involve in genocide that it killed the TUTSI in Rwanda during 1994. This old woman named Nkundabanyanga Eugenie, she is in prison at the RIB station within Gikondo. She was arrested on Tuesday, 22 April 2021, after she was released out forcibly from the house on Monday, April 19, 2021. Here is the reason why. She spent 6 months in rented house without paying rental fee for 6 months. She was in debt of 6 months. After all, she also took her property in compound near the house she was staying in for a longer period of time, and she claimed to be owner of the plot of land, but she's not allowed to sell it because the land title is registered to Charles Karangwa. And not only Nkundabanyanga Eugenie alone have no right for that. This man, known as Karangwa Charles, started to accusing her as a genocide perpetrator, but this man is constantly saying that he bought this land from Eugenia Nkundabanyanga's daughter, and this occasion is still injustice. This woman was scheduled to appear in court on Friday, April 23, 2021. She had one case during Gachacha's court, and then the court was charged her 30 years in prison. But she did not appear in the court, therefore the case was repressed to take place in May 15, 2021. We have heard that if there is misunderstanding about solution on a case while case does wasn't present, what is need to be done is the case is being resigned to another court, and the case is being resigned to another judge, and the case is being resigned to another day. If case is related to the genocide case particular, this is how situation is upon her. Umubavu.com and Umubavu Online TV want to know why she didn't attend and appear. Ask the RIB spoken person. His name is Dr. Mulangila Tsioli, spoke to our call, and he said to us that he would like us to send a text message to him. Unfortunately, until now, he didn't reply to us. Only if he will come back to us, we would like to inform you what is going on. And we will have to ask him why she is in prison. Umubavu.com got to know how this case of Nkundabanyanga Eugenie had been called to this assignment, and her call was in trial. Umubavu.com got to know how deeply on this case that Nkundabanyanga Eugenie had been called to this call, had been called to this assignment, and her case was on a trial with the file to be conducted by the court without her being imprisonment. It is also been said that Nkundabanyanga Eugenie had a problem. Her problem started after being told that her land was sold through in the middle of terrorism on her children. After intimidating her children received 6 million of Rwandan money, and the land was immediately taken from her, and this land was put into bank loan of 158 million of Rwandan money. Nkundabanyanga Eugenie, on interview with Umubavu.com, she had previously said that she had high blood pressure and other illnesses, and she went to Kenya for her treatment, spent 7 years in there. Let alone, she was told that her land had been sold by her children after being intimidated by Karangwa, who used to tell her children that your mom, she is a genocide doer. Not only she also condemned by Gachacha's court. Therefore, this man, Karangwa, would sell her property before the auctioning. That's how he used to tell her children. It has been said that this land has been bought after intimidating her children to receive 6 million of Rwandan money or death, and her children chose the money, not the death. And this land, it was immediately taken over by a bank loan of 158 million. Who did this? Just stick with us, you will get to know more whole story. At this time, Nkundabanyanga's daughter, her name is Virginia, told Umubavu online TV and Umubavu.com that she had been abused on various occasions by this man, Charles Karangwa. Instead of going to social welfare office in Mulambi cell at the Gatenga sector within Kigali city. According to her, after she had gone to president's office, immediately president ordered that the loan is going to cancelled and taken away from the land, and the land should return to the owner immediately. How the land has been transferred to different people. In 2008, Karangwa Charles bought the land with the Nkundabanyanga Eugenie's daughter. The cost was 6 million. In 2009, Karangwa Charles sold it for 10 million to Mbarushimana. In 2012, Karangwa bought it again with Mbarushimana. Cost was 58 million. This man is nowadays, he is a company representative at Senko Limited. Mbarushimana Jean-Pierre has not made any transfer for this land to anyone else. Mbarushimana Jean-Pierre, he may be Karangwa's brother. Mbarushimana, he said that he didn't want to appear in the court and also to be in a trial for the crime of this land. A change in her name in the case of RIB 0027/2017 THR and /NIGE. In this case, it had been said that she had committed the crime in July 2017 when she went in Kenya for her treatment. In that time, she had told her name correctly, and the doctor repressed her name. It was like an accident. She was in a wheelchair. The court then ruled that Karangwa had failed, and court ordered Karangwa to pay 1 million in form of compensation to her, and also Karangwa should pay a lawyer's fee, which amount of 80,000 Rwandan money. After a while, Karangwa has taken new case into the court, where he filed the case against Nkundabanyanga Eugenie, Manilafasha Jean Paul, and Nganzemuremyi Temunesti, and Bizimana Jean Claude. The case filed with 70 different crimes. The court ruled that crime failed wasn't found. Therefore, the court has ordered Karangwa to pay amount of 1 million in form of grief pain penalty to each person. Good fortune, Eugenie received the land brought to her. After receiving the land from President Command, Nkundabanyanga filed the lawsuit and sent it in Kagalama Law Court against Mbalushimana Jean-Pierre and Karangwa's assistance in this cause voluntarily. Nkundabanyanga eventually defeated them, and the court ordered the treasurer of the land title office to invalidate this land certificate written in the name of Mbalushimana Jean-Pierre to be transferred and rewrite to Nkundabanyanga Eugenie as the owner. After a while, the case was unfounded and satisfied to some people who was included by them. The new decision was to do in a case. Karangwa, who qualified to be the owner of the land because he held the land certificate, he spoken to Umubavu.com and Umubavu TV Online. He said that he knew very well this case. He managed to send an email, but an email was forwarded and was originated by CNLG. Gatenga sector through in Gachacha court particular has charged her 30 years for imprisonment, accusing her to hide not only involved in genocide killed TUTSI in Rwanda during 1994. The only CNLG document has different names because this woman is asking for land title and land certificate because she owned it long ago. And she said correctly that her name are different from the person who tried to be imprisonment. This woman said her real name are Nkundabanyanga Eugenie, while the person who crime charged her name is Nkundabanyanga Eugenie. We will continue to follow this story. Thank you for watching us. Please stick with us.